everyone, and welcome to Bob's Garden. We're here in the Northwest Hills of Connecticut at the middle of February. Actually, it's Valentine's Day. And we have a young peach tree here that needs some work. So let's show you how you get into this. So you can see our buds are starting to swell up here, very fat buds. And these are the fruiting spurs right in through here. So we winter prune for fruit and we summer prune at the solstice for shape. But I am doing a little bit of cutting for the shape now as well. Anyway, because I want to train this to be up and then to slant down, which makes picking peaches easier. So you can see that I've already started this. We let this side go up and through here, and you can see it lengthened up through in this point, and then we're going to angle that downwards. We have a broken branch here, so we're going to get this cleaned up first. Don't get overwhelmed by it. We have some broken branches in here, and we also see some deer damage, which we really can't do too much about. But we did get some deer in here that gnawed on this piece of bark, but it is healing over, so we're okay. So we want to take off these branches here that are broken, and this one here is broken. And we don't need these tiny branches in here. It's too much congestion on the inside. So we want to kind of make a vase shape. This comes out through here. And remember, your fruiting trees are dormant even when they start to flower out. So if you're not sure where your fruiting spurs are, you can wait for it to flower, and then you can prune the non-fruiting spurs out of here. But we can identify these easily enough. And we can head them back a little bit here, through here. So here we have a shoot that's out in the wrong position. So we'll take that. And how do you identify that? Well, you want to give this tree a shape that is open in the center and then comes down. So you can see a while back I made a cut in through here to angle this downwards, and we will continue to angle this downward through any of these buds in through here, any of these downward shaping buds, and this will guide the shape down this way. So we're cutting above, 45-degree angle, and that guides this bud to go downward. We can do the same in through here. We have fruiting spurs here, here. You see how they're swollen here? This one there. So again, if we were to cut this way, we would send this shoot up in this direction. We don't want that, so we're cutting the opposite way. Now through here we have our scaffolding branches. This is what we developed for the peach tree, and you can see the cuts that were made before to guide this in this direction up through here, and then through here, and it comes down and through there. So we have on the top here, we have a branch in the middle of this section here, and we don't need this, so we'll get rid of that. Normally I would get my ladder out to do this, but this is a young tree, so I'm going to cheat a little bit, and we'll get this down, angle this down this way here. And the same over here. And this we don't need, small branch on the center. And this does not serve well as a scaffolding branch. We want a back branch and side branches that come out this way, that's nice. And you can see that this one is going way up too high. This can develop into a fruiting spur, so we'll cut that back. This is being crowded in here. We have a fruiting spur. Look how fat that is, see? That's how you can tell. When it's really fat like that, it's a fruiting spur. So we can cut this back a little bit. And for Connecticut, we don't get our peaches until the fall. That's a shame, but our climate is such that it takes a long time for the peaches to ripen. And one thing that we do have to worry about is the deer coming in here. So we put down a product, a granular product called Deer Scram. It's very effective, and we'll make spread that down, scatter that out, and last about 100 days. Unless there's a really heavy rain, it'll last for 100 days, and then we'll reapply it to keep the deer away from this. We could build a deer fence around there, but I find that to be unsightly in the yard, so I have to try to control the deer chemically. We have some extra branches that we don't need in here. We'll just clean those up a little bit, and it's pretty well straightforward. Just keep this cleaned out. This lower branch here, I'd like to have it, but as you see, it's kind of scooting up a bit here. So again, what we do is we'll find a bud that we can send off in the straight direction here, and we'll cut that back. So keep those hints in mind, and we'll start with a young tree. You want to keep on top of it, because if you just let it grow without pruning, it's going to get really large. It's going to be difficult to harvest the peaches, and you'll need a ladder, and at my age I don't want to climb ladders if I don't have to. So thank you for watching Bob's Garden, and we'll see you next time. Remember to share, subscribe, and comment on my videos. And remember, be curious, not judgmental.